Alright, hello everybody. Welcome back to my Resident Evil HD Remaster Let's Play. That's a mouthful. Okay, I'll just say HD Remake. I think that might be a little simpler. Just rolls off the tongue. Alright, so yeah, again, I'm really happy that that's my strategy for this room. There's two save rooms in the mansion, you'll see. I haven't even been to the other one yet, I know. Eventually I'll run across it and I'll show you, but what I like to do is I always like to make sure the area around the save room is clear, because chances are I'm probably running back to the save room to heal or to drop off some items, and the last thing I really want to drop off items, heal, and to pick up items too. Last thing I want is to be stuck with a crimson head blocking my way. Oh,
Barry.
Jill, got any good news?
Other than I'm still alive in this madhouse? No.
Can't say it's much safer here either. We'd better secure our escape route first. There's gotta be a back door somewhere.
Alright then, let's split up again.
Hey, hold on a sec. Look what I've found.
What?
A can of fizz. It's sure to yellow and mellow those things. It's yours. Hopefully you won't have to use it.
What about you?
Oh, don't worry. I like the buddy system we have here.
I see. Thanks, I'll take it.
See you later.
Ciao.
she's staring at his ass or something? What the hell? Okay, so by the way, I love how I don't know if you saw, but I love how the acid rounds, or any grenade rounds for that matter, take up exactly the same amount of space in your inventory as a dog whistle. Okay, so this is the balcony. I guess it's a balcony. This is one of those areas that I was talking about earlier. There's a zombie in this area, but because of the way the area is arranged, I'm not going to bother killing him. There's really no point. It's just going to be a waste of time. Okay, now this zombie I know I have to kill. Okay. And I promise you guys, I will get this button scheme down. I keep pressing start. It's just a force of habit. I know Resident Evil Code Veronica had the start button as the menu button, so there you go. Okay. So I forget what this door next to me leads to. What is this? Use the lockpick. Okay. Well, I can go through it. Oh, this is the area where I need to use the dog whistle. I'm an idiot. Okay. So there's actually a green herb planter right there, so I don't have to use my own green herbs. So I'm gonna stick to this area right there. What really annoys me about the dogs is that they love to circle around you. That's their mode of attack. They will circle around you, and while one is in front of you, one is behind you, and there you go. They go to town on your ass, and it's really annoying. Oh boy. Oh shoot. Oh my gosh. Tell you guys, one time I was playing, I think it was Director's Cut, and I thought I was gonna die, and I think it had been a while since I saved. I think I was in the courtyard. I forget which part of the game, but I was in the courtyard, and there were about 2 dogs in the area, and they got me in a cycle. One dog would bite me and then release me, let me go, and then the other dog would start to bite me, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm going to die. This is horrible. Somehow I was able to get a split second where I was able to shoot them, and I got lucky. I managed to survive, but yeah, but definitely I'm always very paranoid that the dogs can do that. So, okay, so I'm pretty banged up, but thankfully, oh, there's only enough for a few uses. I thought this was unlimited. That's interesting. Well, I suppose I'll note this area just in case I don't want to use any of my healing items from my stash. So I'll keep that in mind. Unless other enemies will populate the area, I have no idea. So this area is pretty wide, and I guess this is just so you can either dodge the dogs or just run away if you need to. Okay, so I'm gonna leave that on. I don't need to go through there, but I suppose if I ever need that door, it's unlocked just in case. So this area is done. So with this, with that shape of a key, the fake key that I have now I can get the armor key, which is great. Alright, so I'm actually approaching the second save room here. So you see what it looks like in a moment. Where was that zombie? Is it all the way over there? Okay. There's another one coming up the stairs. Now, the nice thing about the stairs is usually, I don't know if this is always the case, but usually if you don't want to fight a zombie, I think the zombie will just try to puke on you. I know in the earlier Resident Evil games, they just strictly try to vomit on you if they're on the stairs, which is Resident Evil 3, really. Because you really didn't get any zombies on the stairs in Resident Evil 2. Okay. So I definitely am going to have to burn this zombie. He's still alive. So now he's dead. Now he's inactivated, I should say. So I want to see this. Oh, that's lucky. I got a headshot on him, which explains that sound effect that I heard. Okay, now I understand. Sometimes you'll get these random headshots in this game, which is pretty nice. They're really, really helpful, especially if you get them in a spot where you really don't want a Crimson Head. So I don't have to worry about him. So that's great. That helps a lot. But it's somewhat random. I don't know what exactly determines when you get a headshot, but I think in one of the modes of the director's cut you get random headshots too. Something like that. Okay, so I know that. So yeah, but what I do want to do, like I said, going off what I said earlier, I always like to make sure that the areas around the save room are clear. So there's a zombie that's actually right outside this door. I don't know if you saw it. It's already dead, but it'll eventually come back. So I always like to get rid of it because I don't want him running around when I need to come to the save room. And this is the save room I have to come to. Okay. So let me just position myself because I don't really want to burn myself. That doesn't sound like fun. Now, I just thought of something. Apparently, and this is only with Jill, in the original 2002 remake of the game, apparently there was a glitch you could do to get not unlimited grenade launcher ammo, but 255 rounds of a particular grenade type. And I used to abuse the hell out of that. Oh my god. I used to use it to generate 255 flame rounds, so that way I didn't have to worry about any Crimson Heads, because basically if you burn a zombie you don't have to worry, it's gone. And it doesn't matter how you burn it. Obviously you can burn it with the lighter, which is the way the game tries to tell you to burn them, or you can burn them with flame rounds. But apparently there was a glitch. I forget exactly how you do it, but in the GameCube version, at least, that was the only remake version I played, that you can cause a glitch to get Jill a high amount of ammo, grenade launcher ammo. I really don't think it worked for any other gun ammo, as far as I know. But I guess I'm wondering if that glitch was. It'll be curious to see if they fixed the glitch for this version of the game. I don't know, they might have, because I've not heard anything about it. I've kind of been reading a little bit about this game so far. Well, mostly reviews, to be honest. But I don't know if that glitch still exists. They might have fixed it. Who knows? Because I've not heard anything about it, but it'll be interesting to see. So if you're really having a hard time, you can always try to see if you can exploit that glitch. And you get the grenade launcher early enough in the game where you can really put it to good use. So now, I really wasn't expecting seeing that fuel canteen, the kerosene container in that other room, but it's great that it's there. So I'm gonna get a quick refill here and burn the zombie upstairs that I left. Lord knows I really don't want to deal with him. So we'll go ahead and fill it up here. And you'll see in this room also there's a broken shotgun. I walked by it earlier. That you can use. You can use that if so you don't have to rely on Barry to save you. And the thing you have to be careful about, and that's one thing I actually really like about this game, is that depending on the sequence of events that you follow, you may or may not trigger certain cutscenes, which is really, really awesome. And I think the first Resident Evil game really did that the most, as far as I can tell. In the other games, yes, you can do things slightly differently, and that kind of affects the game differently. But I think this game does it more than any of the other games. So I was just confirming that the guy had a headshot. He looked like he didn't have a head, but I just wanted to make sure. I didn't want to assume. So what I mean by what I was saying just now was that you can, I might have this wrong, but I think if you trigger the cutscene with Barry giving you the acid rounds on the second floor before you go to the shotgun room, I think you better have the broken shotgun with you, otherwise Barry's not going to come to save you. Something like that. There's a particular sequence of events that if followed one way, you get a certain outcome versus others. So I like that a lot. I really like that a lot in the game, and I was glad that they kept most of that intact for the remake, because they could have really streamlined it and not had that happen anymore, which would have been disappointing. Okay, so they're forcing me to get that armor key, folks. I've been dreading that for a while, and you're gonna see why. So it's time for me. So I thought that was not gonna be locked, so I would be able to use the herbicide, but first I have to get the armor key. I mean, it's time to get it anyway, because there's a lot of doors that I need to go through that require the armor key, like a lot. I think that's the key that you use the most in the game. And what I'm thinking right now is I'm really not sure where else I'm supposed to use the sword key. I thought I would be done with it by now, but there might be something. I'm pretty sure there's some door I missed. Who knows? Because the general trend is that once you get a second key, or you're ready to get a second key, you're usually done with the first key or the previous key. So I'm not sure. All right. So I know what's gonna happen here, so we're gonna just go ahead and be ready for that. Okay, so this door I'm pretty sure is a helmet key. Yeah. So I'm not going to get to open that door until later in the game. So this is the area I was talking about before. We've been here before. I killed one zombie here, but you're going to see right now. That's a Crimson Head, folks. So you saw his feet before when I was walking by him. And going to pick up the armor key activates him, so you have to be careful. For some reason, I thought Crimson Heads could open doors. For some reason, he doesn't open this door. I guess because he knows that there's a trap back here. So he's like, screw that. If she dies, she dies. I'm not dealing with that. I've already had a bad day. So I'm going to put this fake key down. And there's more to this area, by the way, but I don't need to go there yet, so I'm just gonna leave for now. This is all I needed to do here for now, but I'll be back later. So we're gonna go down, and oh my gosh, I'm dreading this. Ugh. It's the unpredictability. Such a simple addition. Hey, let's make the zombies come back. Let's make them faster, and let's make that somewhat random. Let's make it somewhat unpredictable. Genius, seriously. Okay, I have no idea. So he's obviously not in this area. And this is a winding hallway, so I have no idea where he is. And I love the fact that there's mirrors in this area, because that's pretty sweet. Like, that's pretty scary, like, seeing somebody running at you like that. Holy cow. And I'm totally procrastinating right here. I'm just staring at the map like the Crimson Head's gonna go away if I keep staring at the map. If I can't see him, he can't see me. Oh, God, help me. So what I was saying before, I'm not sure how they would include Crimson Heads in the previous video. I mean, I'm not sure how they would include Crimson Heads in the third game, but for sure, I think they can be completely justified in including them in the second game, because you spend a lot of time in the police station. So definitely Crimson Heads in the second game will be a viable option. So I'm out of space. I don't think I need space right now though, but I have health just in case this guy goes to town on my ass. Oh dear. Oh, hello. Holy cow. He was just waiting there. Dude, he was just waiting for me. I wasted a shotgun shell. Damn it. Oh my god. He must have played Call of Duty before he died. What a camper. Seriously, like that. Oh my. He was just waiting there. That's crazy. Oh my god. So yeah, imagine this is your first time playing through this game. You just dealt with a really fast zombie, and then all of a sudden you hear a door slamming like this. God. This game wants you to shit your pants. Okay. I'm out of space. Well, I'm pretty much out of space, and I also need to pick up the herbicide. Anyway, so let's go grab it. It's right in here. I'm gonna put. I don't need all these herbs right now. As a matter of fact, the room that I'm going to has a lot of herbage, so I'm good. Let me just mix this up first. Put it away. I need the herbicide. Where's that? Oh, it's just, excuse me. It's not called herbicide here. It's called chemical to use on plants. That's pretty vague because you know what? There's other chemicals that I use on plants to make them grow. Okay, you kind of have to be clear on that, game. What's up with that? So I'm saving my game. Because right about now, I'm being really paranoid. The usual. Swing storeroom. So medical storage room. Third save. Let's continue on. Once this screen clears. Okay, so I'm gonna put that away. And that's it for now. Yeah, see, like I said, I have no idea if I need to use the sword key in other rooms, so I'm always carrying it with me, and it winds up causing me to have to come back to the save room and clear up some space, rinse and repeat. So okay. And I have a little bit of OCD on this, so I always have to say I always have to see what kind of key it is, because it just says mansion key, so now we know it's the armor key. I mean, we knew that before, but you know what I mean. Now, are there any zombies? Surprisingly, there's no zombies in this. In the director's cut, there are. There's zombies in this hallway. Oh, there's a shadow of a zombie there. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh my god, that's awesome. Oh my gosh. Like, I have the general idea of this game. I've played this game before, but of course, the details escape me, so it's nice to kind of rediscover them. Okay, now there's a little trick to this room. So you see how you have this tentacle Japanese plant. Oh, that's racist, sorry. And what I'm looking at right now, there's two pipes here. You see a green and a red pipe. And the idea is that this is somewhat of a puzzle. I want to use the herbicide on this deadly tentacle plant here, but if I use it incorrectly, then I'll wind up killing the herbs in the room, I think. So I just have to be very careful here. I think it's going to be the red pipe, because it looks like it's going in the direction where the plant is. The green pipe looks like it's going where the herbs are. So I'm going to try red and hope to God. Okay, that looks good. That's part of the reason why I saved the game just before, because if I would have killed the herbs by mistake, I was gonna start over. You know me. I cannot. I can't really afford to lose any herbs I can get at this point. So let's just do a little mixing here. So there's quite a few herbs here, which is nice. I think they're all green. Interestingly enough, in the director's cut, some of them are red. So you get free full heals, which is nice. Not really free, but you know what I mean. Simpler to make. Take the green herbs, I'll take more of those. I think there's one more. Okay. So I'm gonna mix them. I did say before I don't usually like to mix green herbs with each other, but like I said, in some cases where I just don't feel like running back to the save room, I'll do it just to pick up other items. So now, this is the first, if I'm not mistaken, the first of 4 masks that I need to collect for that tomb room that I saw earlier, where I got the sword key. Where I got the book that had the sword key in the back of it. Okay, so. Oh, hello. Christ. Okay. Is he gonna grab me? This is not gonna end well. I'm backed into a corner. Okay, but I have this dagger, so that's pretty sweet. Now, if I'm not mistaken, going back to the whole defense item thing. Oh, what? Okay. I don't know how many daggers I have left, to be honest. Okay, one guy's still alive. Okay. Oh, and this works out perfectly too. Once again, the zombies are on top of each other, so that's nice. So, Chris's defense items. I forget if he also has a dagger as well, but I know one of the items that he gets is this, it's like a grenade or something like a grenade. And the nice thing about it is if you put it in, so what he does is he puts it in the zombie's mouth, and then if you shoot them after that, it counts as a headshot. So that's a free, it's not free. That's a headshot, so you don't have to worry about those guys getting reanimated. So that's nice, and that's helpful to him. And I think it makes sense that Chris would have it because he has so many disadvantages, poor guy, that any help he can get is quite nice. So I'm gonna burn those guys because I know I need to come back to that hallway again, at least one more time. So let me go ahead and carry that out, and then we can move on. So yeah, one complaint that people had back in 2002 was that Chris still got 6 inventory slots. They should have just, I don't know, they should have just given him 8, but I suppose they always tout this. They always say, well, the defense for that decision is always that, well, Chris has more health than Jill. And I feel like that's the case again, because I mean, look what happened here. 2 bites and I was already on danger. I don't think that's going to be the same case for Chris, but it's still really annoying. And you can see how I'm struggling right now with inventory. So imagine with Chris, which I do plan on doing a let's play for Chris because it has more Wesker in it. That's the only reason why I would do it. No, but Chris doesn't get enough gameplay from me, and it's not good. Definitely wanna play as him a little more. It's a good challenge. So I'll do that one of these days. We'll see. So I need to bear in mind that kerosene container is likely empty now. Alright, so inventory's full now. Just gonna do the usual emptying it out, and then we can move on. So let's see what we need here. So I'm gonna save just to be safe. So I think now is a logical time to bring this video to a close. So I will see you guys in the next part. Okay, until later.